In the fast-paced 21st century, where several industries have risen, opening more doors and opportunities for people, how tough is it still to acquire the wealth of your dreams to sustain your lifestyle for years on? As opposed to before, when you needed to start and grow a company to have numerous employees and large revenues, you may now reach 7 figures by merely having an effective job. In today's video, we will be exploring the different jobs to figure out your best bets on earning anywhere from the upper 6 figures up to the million. Bear in mind, however, that these are based in the US and may still vary from region to region. Nevertheless, here are 10 jobs that lead to a luxurious lifestyle. Oh, and if you're new here on Fluent, you came to the right channel, for we will surely help you hop on to the latest trends in luxury and lifestyle. If you discover something helpful from this video, it would be lovely if you subscribe. You can also unsubscribe at any point, but as long as you subscribe, you'll always be the first to hear about our new videos as they become released. So, how about we keep going? Number 1. Marketing Managers. $150,000 is the average salary. The salary of the Chief Marketing Officer exceeds $250,000. Billboards and advertisements can be seen everywhere. We dwell in such a cluttered advertising age that it's becoming increasingly difficult to get noticed. A superb marketing executive may make or break a successful company. Consider the growth of Old Spice, which rose from the ground thanks to a brilliant marketing strategy. In 1 year, the revenues of a 75-year-old corporation more than doubled. However, marketing is more than just advertising. It's also about how the product is created, how people perceive it, how it fits into the market, and how it differs from rivals. An average marketing director for a company such as Pepsi or Coke might make around $250,000 per year. Number 2. Software Developer. The average salary is $150,000, including company stocks. We believe that the startup era has come to an end. A few years ago, it seemed like everyone was starting a business. They've all flopped and are now working in corporate jobs. However, that time really highlighted how vital a person who can get things done is. Software engineers have a distinct advantage in that they may request a stake in the firm in exchange for their expertise. If the firm succeeds, the developer will get wealthy. Number 3. Plastic surgeons and specialized doctors. Plastic surgeons earn between $250,000 and $300,000 per year. Radiologists, cardiologists, and orthopedic surgeons are the highest paid doctors, earning an average of $400,000 per year. Neurosurgeons or brain surgeons, as expected, earn close to $400,000 annually. So why were plastic surgeons featured before them? Because it is now far more profitable and commercially viable. Plastic surgery is becoming increasingly popular. Last year, more than $16 billion was spent on alterations, and this figure is rising year after year, particularly in the age of social media. It's one of the most accessible specialties in the medical profession, and you can expect that clients will continue rolling. Number 4. YouTuber and new media personality. The average compensation for the finest of the YouTubers is above $5 million per year. The period until the first million is between 2 and 10 years. Undoubtedly, new media celebrities are making a fortune these days. The entrance barrier is nearly non-existent. Because it's genuinely free to begin, there are more people vying for a slice of the cake. That's why calculating the average earnings of your ordinary YouTuber makes no sense, because they don't earn anything on average. The major players are at their absolute peak. The very few people who have the most eyes on themselves get to profit from their platform the most. Ryan's Toy Reviews, which earn more than $20 million every year from unwrapping kids' items, is likely the most lucrative channel directly off its advertising, followed by Dude Perfect, which also earns in the $20 million area. PewDiePie has over 15 million subscribers and is now the most subscribed channel on YouTube. But it's not only YouTube. Ninja and Shroud are dominating the Twitch game as well. Last year, Ninja earned close to $10 million. Joe Rogan has a highly famous podcast that earns him millions of dollars, while celebrities such as Kylie Jenner and Jeffree Star have used social media to develop large companies. Number 5. Investment Banker. The typical pay is $200,000. A managing director earns at least $1 million each year. The compensation in this field is not the raw wage, but the yearly bonus, which is sometimes greater than the salary altogether. Money and financial management are possibly the most basic ways to get wealthy. Investment bankers assist corporations and governments with their financial needs. It's more of a systemic approach to financial banking with significant dollars on the table. For example, Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan Chase earns more than $28.2 million per year. James Gorman of Morgan Stanley earns $22.5 million per year. And Floyd Blankfein of Goldman Sachs earns $22.3 million per year. Before you proceed, feel free to comment below your top picks from this list so far. Finished? Now, let's keep going. Number 6. High-end sales. The average earnings are roughly $200,000. You'll do well everywhere if you're capable of selling. A competent salesperson will always find employment. But that's not the point of this article. It's about people who are really skilled at what they do and prefer to specialize in high-ticket things. Why bother selling vehicles in a dealership when you could instead be selling real estate in Monaco? The percentage may be lower, but the cake is unquestionably larger. To keep things simple, we'll ignore the outliers and concentrate on the top 20%. Here's how much you may earn if you understand what you're doing. Over $250,000 in real estate sales each year. Over $200,000 in pharmaceutical sales per year. And over $150,000 in software sales per year. Number 7. Pilots and air traffic control. The average salary is $100,000. The average time to $1 million is less than 10 years. Pilots are still compensated well in an age when they don't have to accomplish as much. An excellent pilot makes more than $300 per hour on average, while a low-paying pilot earns more than $200. Air traffic controllers make even more money than pilots, earning an average of $130,000 per year. And from other items on this list, it's arguably the second quickest to get into, but it's also the most demanding. Number 8. An architect. The average pay is $100,000. A good architect may earn more than $250,000 per year. The real estate market is rising. Has it always had and always be. With more and larger initiatives being undertaken by developers, businesses, and cities, a single large project might provide you with the 7-figure income you seek. But, like with most of the jobs on this list, unless you're well-renowned in the industry, you're unlikely to acquire it because the pay is so high and the rivalry at the top is intense. Number 9. Professional athlete. The average wage is $2.5 million. A 5-year career is the average. There has never been a better moment to be a professional athlete than now. The only difficulty is that you must perform consistently for the greatest amount of time feasible, and then find out how to avoid becoming bankrupt. Let's now examine the greatest of the best. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James. all make between $30 and $40 million every year in the NBA. Aaron Rodgers has $67 million, Aaron Donald has $40 million, and Tom Brady has $15 million in the NFL. While in soccer, aka football for those outside of North America, Messi earns $84 million, Cristiano Ronaldo $61 million, and Neymar $73 million. Number 10. Corporate Lawyer. The salary is $200,000. If your luck is good, you may be pretty well off in 5 years. Everything you must do is be productive for your company. Here are the 3 most profitable specializations: mergers and acquisitions, intellectual property, and patent lawyers. Essentially, you must work as a lawyer for a huge financial or technology firm. The greater the value you may deliver them or prevent them from having to spend, the bigger your income. If a significant case is won, it's not rare to earn a single compensation of more than $1 million. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something meaningful from this video. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. Until next time, see ya!